So the thing that I'm not going to stop addressing every single video almost is how important consistency is. It's the thing that most people do incorrectly when training. Um, I've broken it down in the slide, so frequency, how often you train, intensity, how hard you train, duration, how long you train for, and longevity, how long you'll be able to train for in the grand scheme of things. So, a lot of people I notice will train like 3 times a week, and that's better than nothing, granted, especially if it's weight training, because weight training will sustain gains over time. It increases your blood pressure, which means it will be pushing that blood through your organs for the duration of the week, and that's the aim of the game, flushing blood through your liver and kidneys and improving your health. So a lot of people will go to the gym for an hour. They'll go 3 times a week, like I suggested. This is based off, I'm not really sure. It's not based off anything that would be done in a sports team, or a professional athlete wouldn't be doing anything like this. It's just, I guess, a meme. It's something that's developed over time. People are strapped for time in their mind, so they think, I can only do 3 times a week for an hour. And then you see them at the gym on a treadmill or doing weights and talking on the phone in between or reading a book in between. I always found that quite strange. My method that I'm trying to teach people online at the moment is that you're better off doing 10 minutes a day every day than going to the gym for an hour 3 times a week. And you're saving yourself effectively, uh, you know, a third of the time of what you would be doing overall otherwise. So consistency is the aim of the game. You want to make sure that you're training every day. As I pointed out in the introduction video, they being scientists, have suggested that we need 35 minutes of intermediate exercise a day. That could just be a vigorous walk, by the way. It doesn't really require too much effort for your brain's function alone, right? So that's just to maintain stability, more or less, mental stability. Everybody is on a different spectrum there, so whatever that means exactly is up to the individual. You don't need to train ridiculously intense. That's another thing that I've been noticing. People dropping bags of sweat and breaking their limbs and joints to train. Why? Are you getting paid for this? Are you a professional athlete? Like, why are you training to that point, where you're really trying to nail that resting heart rate low and that to get that peak heart rate? I think people are missing the point a little bit. Like, if you enjoy it, like me, my nickname is the masochist. It's sort of something that I regret at this stage in my life, but I do enjoy training hard. But that was more a name that came to me when I was doing competitive combat sports. With duration, it's the same. Like, even when you're doing competitive sports, in boxing, for instance, it's better to train 20 to 30 minutes a couple of times a day than it is to just do one big 4 hour gym session, which is quite useless as far as I'm concerned, unless you're taking performance enhancing drugs, for instance, to be like a Instagram influencer or something to that effect. You're not really going to see much benefits from training that long and that hard. If you're doing a jiu-jitsu class for a few hours and most of it's technique, then sure, then that's why they can blow out the durations for that long. But if you're going to do a workout, for instance, I would usually keep it to 20 to 30 minutes at max. So if you're spending an hour, that includes getting changed, having a shower, in and out, not an hour full of training that most people don't really do anyway. Consistency and less intensity and duration will lead to longevity. So if you train properly and treat your body properly, then you'll be able to train for a lot longer period of time and stay injury free and improve the quality of your life.